To Australia, where bushfires continue to rage across the eastern and western coasts of the country, and I'm afraid there's more bad news that's coming in. The fires are now dangerously close to the city of Sydney. Firefighters were seen tackling flames at the Blue Mountains National Park. This is just 90 kilometers west of Sydney. Saturday, that is the 21st of December, is being touted as possibly the most dangerous day. Heavy winds are expected to fan the flames this coming weekend. Fire in the Gospers Mountain is now spreading to engulf an area of nearly 400,000 hectares. Residents in the path of fire have been asked to remain vigilant and seek shelters. The Bureau of Meteorology has warned of severe to extreme heat wave conditions for most of the state of New South Wales throughout the week. In Western Australia, conditions have improved a bit. A bushfire emergency, however, still remains in place for areas north of the city of Perth. The fire has engulfed over 11,000 hectares of land. Firefighters have been battling the blaze for the sixth straight day now. Authorities are hopeful that the emergency warning will soon be downgraded, allowing some evacuated residents to return home. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. And if you want a living example of this, look no further than this 12-year-old boy in Australia who escaped the raging bushfires by getting behind the wheel of a pickup truck. Luke Storrock was home alone when the wildfires threatened his farm just north of the city of Perth. Both his father and elder brother were out battling the blaze. They left Luke with explicit instructions to flee to an orange tree 2.4 kilometers away if things went south. But as the bushfires threatened his home, Luke acted decisively. His brother's pickup truck was parked nearby. Luke took his pet dog and drove away from the encroaching flames. His father taught him how to drive a truck when he was just 7 years old, precisely for times like these. Luke did manage to escape the farm, but he was not out of trouble. There was smoke and fire all around him. And more importantly, Luke lost his bearings, so he did not know which way to go. He panicked and pulled over to the side of the road where firefighters found him almost an hour after he left his home. The firemen took Luke back to his family. His father said that he was relieved to be reunited with his son, but admitted that there were a few tears to begin with.
Very emotional, yes. Yeah. It was just one relief, a big relief. It was a few tears, yeah, for sure.
Was it heavy winds as well?
Luke's story is extremely inspiring, but it also raises a couple of questions. The situation should not be so bad that 12-year-olds are forced to flee in pickup trucks. Australia's reaction to the climate crisis has been lukewarm, to say the least. Even at the climate summit in Madrid, they blocked key policies aimed at emission cuts. And secondly, this story tells us about the need for a backup plan during emergencies. The local authorities who found Luke urged all families to have a plan ready in case fires threaten their home. Climate change.